And so when you've got an overly religious spouse, how do you deal with that? It's good to be religious, don't get me wrong. I love God. He's my beginning, my middle, my end. He's my everything. But there's some people, hey, it can be a bit much. It's in the Standard this morning. Asman Meli via Twitter saying over religiousness is something that needs counseling and bringing the person back to their senses. Because sometimes they look like it's a crazy thing. Red Bear saying, man, too much of something is poisonous. Yes, and I agree. Kanisa iwe Sunday, kuomba ni before you go to bed and in the morning.
Don't fight calling.
I'm not fighting the calling, but then don't rub it in everyone's face.
Well, she's been called.
She can't answer quietly.
You have to be part of it.
Hey. JK was saying life should be balanced in a religious and a religious couple should live the life they first met and keep the fire going. Yeah, but then the thing is, it changes. As many saying, overnight Kesha then in my house will mark the end of that marriage. Kwisha. How do you deal with an overly religious spouse? Dansan Eminem is saying every sane man needs a God-fearing holy woman for the relationship to move on perfectly.
Yes.
Wendy 245 is saying I'm married and I love God and there's nothing I cannot do with my husband, including getting kinky. You see, that's one of the first things that goes. That now becomes bad manners.
Also, you need one.
Me? Overly religious.
Like the one we have here.
Guy. That is a never ever.
Acha kusema you don't know how they survive. They survive.
How do you deal with spouses like this? At It's Minor again, your Classic 105 Kenya. The hashtag is Minor and Kenyan. Talk to me.
Minor, how are you?
Morning.
Leo mimi niko na mama. Leo mama niko na Let me tell you, I had this spouse who was religious.
Yeah.
It was hell.
What was...
They will only trust the pastor or pastoress.
Yeah.
And they'll do what the pastoress tells them. And kwa nyumba ni shida tu. Shida tupu. They'll look at you, say, you are having a woman, you where? They've been told that wakiomba huko.
Anaambiwa na pastor. Na anamuamini.
Mara now they are cleansing the house. She throws salt in the house.
Haya.
Hell on earth. Wacha nikuambie, kama ni church, you just go for the right time. See all, know your God. That's it. My story is such a long one that if I start today, tutamaliza siku tukiongea tu. But it is just hell. I had to leave, and I left.
And you told her, I'm leaving you because of your religion?
Yes. But she came back later after she realized that all that was bullshit. Mara sijui nimeenda kwa mganga. Nikienda Ocha bila yeye, she's being told in church, that guy, where did your guy go? Ameenda kuona mganga. They want what? Let me tell you, you cannot even snatch your wife from that church. You cannot. Because she will believe in the pastor, or rather the pastor, if it is a pastor. And it is just trouble. It is just trouble. And she'll believe in her, not you.
Let me ask you a question.
But something would happen. For example, incidents just happen. Anything would happen to anyone, anytime. But she'll go to the church for interpretation.
At interpretation?
Yes. Maybe, let me think of an example. Like what? I cannot even think of it. There are so many. Just something, you could just have an accident. Yeah? She'd go to church, ask what is happening. Yeah? Then she's being told so many crap, nonsense. Then she comes home with them.
Yeah.
Kenyan, Ewe, hiyo mambo ya church hiyo.
Yeah?
Wacha muongelie ingie huko ndio utajua.
By the way, eh?
You have a nice day.
Okay, you too. Hiya.
Eh?
How do you live like that?